Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic Survival. This lighting kind of looks almost horror-esque with the light under me, just the way the shadows are. Think like midnight campfire. I don't know. Stories around the campfire. Anyways, today's episode, I figured I'd go over a little issue I wanted to fix with the farm. Because as you can see, based on this spinning, there's some weird, I'm gonna say torque, pressures, whatever on it. I don't know why, but it's probably because it's hard mounted to the ground, and then just, it's not liking something. So I was going to switch these out for wheels like these, and then I was also going to change this a little bit. I was going to make this a bar with a bearing on either end. I literally just woke up. I've been up for like 10 minutes, so please bear with my lack of words. But either way, I was going to try and put a bar with bearings so that it can kind of support itself on the wheels, and then the pistons can focus on just pushing and pulling, if that makes sense. I'd kinda like to use... I'm just gonna use some metal block 1 in between the pistons still, because I think that'll look best, because they're square. And then I need a couple wheels. So what do I need to make those? Wood block 1, metal block 1, or I meant scrap metal, not metal block 1. And then beeswax. For some reason I consider this metal block 2, even though it's called metal block 1. By the way, got some 1, a 1, and some of that. That might not be enough. Grab a little bit more. Where'd the light switch go? Light switch isn't really helping right now. Oops. There we go. Why does that have wood in it? That's not good. That might end up glitching something. Either way. I have the material. It's not in the thing. There we go. 1, 2. And then I've got some lights and stuff in here. I've been making lights and switches, trying to use up the, all the circuit boards. I'm gonna have a little piece of my Kit Kat really quick, so don't mind me. Okay, so, one thing I forgot to mention is off camera, I did go through and switch over the, the water thingies over to vacuums, so that the fertilizing side actually works properly now, instead of just not working at all. As you can see, I did lots of farming off camera, and then I'll go over it again in a second, but I also did some more defenses stuff. I moved the turrets around, so basically like in the other episode, the turret that I placed over there with the sensors there, and then there's a turret there with sensors just over there, or there, and then I added one there and one there that I'll go over in a second, but either way, all I did was quickly, trying to think and talk. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Either way, what was I saying? Oh, I moved the other couple turrets out a little bit and changed the angles a little bit so they actually they have a good curve and actually hit all the robots in front of them. And then the sensors for them actually work for what I wanted it to do, just for lack of better term. And then I put one in the middle, just on that wall, and set it up the same as, yeah, see all that force that was on that? And then I set it up the same as the other one. Actually gonna switch that one out. But I set it up the same as the other one, and do just without being on a bearing or anything. And it deals with all the ones that run up to the side, which is quite nice. That down, and as I figured, it was going to keep spinning, but my OCD has been, like, switch those wheels right now the entire time I've been on this save since building this, so I have to do it. Because it's just driving me insane. So I'll lift this side up really quick. I'm really hoping I can... This won't be as hard to weld back in as I thought. Because this controller, if need be, I can just build the bar on this end first, and then use the controller to lift it, and then weld this onto this part. So I'm going to do that. This is about to officially be disattached, and it shouldn't go off. It shouldn't. And I shouldn't have to rewire all of this. I should only have to reconnect that gate. So, here goes nothing. Here we go. At least the pistons are going to go the direction I want them to this time, because I think before they were attached to that and pushed kind of out this way. Another thing with my OCD is my pistons have to push the right way. So I'll move that to those for the moment. I want all 4 pistons. Just gonna move this out of the way. And for those that haven't seen the video where I actually build this thing, if you go and check out my indestructible automatic farm tutorial, I show how I just basically quickly set up the cart and all the sensors and stuff, and then I think I go over it all in my full-on survival series, but I can't remember anymore. Okay, so my idea with this is to now go like so, like that. And then as I said, I'm going to bring this up a tiny bit. And that should allow me to weld this back on. Except, I don't know where the middle point is. I forgot to keep track of where that went on. But I feel like it should go here. Ah! I squished myself. Oh no. Uh-oh. This could be really bad. Let's get rid of that. And I'll get rid of that. And there we go. I did not mean to drop it on my head. Okay, so that is... Move that. It's kind of broken at the moment. But it looks like it's off to one side too far. So I'm going to try this again. It looks like it could go to maybe there. And I'm going to stand on this side of it instead. And maybe over one more. See what happens. There, maybe? Ah, no, now it's over way too far. Okay. So that was there. Put it there. See where it lands. See, that seemed way more like where it's supposed to be, but I can't really tell. So, I'm gonna take this off one more time. Move this off to the side again, especially now that I've got that there. And then I'm going to fill this in a tiny bit to help support the front and stop the wheels from dipping in like they were. And hopefully, excuse me, it'll sit in place long enough for me to tell that it's lined up. Yay! And then I'll just do that. Let it all relax. This seems to be straight. That all seems to be straight. I'm going to put this bar back up, like on the other side, just because it helps it line up the back when it fully retracts. And yeah, see, as you can tell, like I said, that is on a little bit of a downward angle. If I go like this, and then back up, you can really tell. So that would have been what was putting the weird forces on it. That's still kind of spinning, but I don't really blame it. But either way, that's what it would have been putting a lot of the weird forces on it, making it bind. So on. So that's that. This needs... You know what? I'm going to just completely disable that for now. That already was. Alright, so this one, I believe, goes out by 15. Should be able to do this without any consequence, yep. And yeah, that looks like it's going out way better than before. I used to have so much difficulty. But you can tell the weight, there's so much weight just by that little gap right there. That's like a good quarter gap because of all the weight. So if anyone has an idea on how I could support this a little bit better, I guess I could put a couple more wheels on it, but oh well. That one goes 15. Or no, I need to step them or else it goes too fast. Okay, that's fine. And do 15. That was another issue with the pistons we're having, is with pushing one at a time. As you can see, they're really slow, especially at this point. And it gets a little bit weird for the sensors. I just can't remember how far this end had to come out. I think it might have come out the whole 15, but I'm not sure. Let's try 10. Oh, I can put these back on really quick too while I'm down here. That should be down. And, oh right, that just kind of hangs there and gets attached to water. So I will have to run back. Oh no. Was it that one? I hope it was that one. I'll see when it runs again. Either way. And I'll just have to run and do the water, which I should do before I completely forget. The spud gun, it's not gonna work. I'll just go grab the water line, see what it's not attached to. Doesn't really matter which one I grab at the moment. Oh, it's not attached to any. I forgot I completely unattached it. So, I will actually go through, do all the re-welding, or rewiring after, off camera, because it's a pain in the butt, and just the same thing over and over and over again. And if anyone's interested, like I said, if you want to know how it actually works, just go over to the tutorial or check out some other survival videos that I've done. And I will be building another one soon with all the fixes that I feel this one needs. Right, a little bit more. It probably does just go with the whole 15. Another fix that I wanted to do... brain, just work. Another fix I wanted to do was have these come out from this side, so that, for example, the bar on this that drops down to move it isn't in the way of this one. But, see how this comes back. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can already tell it's going a lot faster than it was before. It's still pulling the other pistons out just because of the sheer weight of it. But that's not horrible. It's a lot better than it was. Another idea I had was 4 more pistons. Just basically do the same thing that I did in the middle, but on either side instead. See, why is it not coming back all the way? Is it just crooked or something? Come on. It's like as soon as the wheel wasn't in line with that thing anymore, it kinda went weird. Do this then. Yeah, that seems to work a bit better now. And as I just said, I'm going to completely redo it in the dev mode world, and see how it goes. I'll go over the turret stuff really quick that I mentioned. So like I said, I simply just stuck a turret in there, just in one of the holes with the sensor. The sensor goes up to the gate, like on the other side. Gate goes to the tote bot head, and then comes from the main timer, just like on all the other ones. And then it also goes to the thingy. The ammo canister. Go up. There we go. And then I don't think I really did anything else off camera. I ran and grabbed some of these. Oh yeah, I went and got some clothing. I was gonna go through and do a bunch of this while I was working on this, but I completely forgot. So yeah, whatever the next episode ends up being, I'll probably either have done this or do that during, but either way, just a little update I wanted to do on the farm, because it works exactly how I wanted it to. Nothing gets into it. Once I redesigned the cart, aside from sorting stuff, because when this sucks stuff up, I don't think this will go to just this chest. I think each item's just gonna kind of end up in whatever chest. I don't have enough to really try and figure it out right now, but I'm working on the chests to actually figure that out. Another reason I'm doing the dev for, so I can just test stuff. But I don't think it gets sorted like I'm trying to sort it here. Or else I would be already just putting both onto one cart, but we'll see how that turns out. And either way, any questions, any ideas, so on, let me know. But as usual, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.